everyone, and welcome back to the Olympic Ultras podcast. We are your hosts. I'm Nate.
I'm Michael.
And this is episode 9, which is absolutely fantastic because we're flying through them.
I know. Double figures are so scary.
I know.
I mean,
right?
like we started yesterday.
But it's always good fun to be back for another week of football. And in this one in particular, we're going to be talking about the women's Gold Coast Knights match, which was so close, but such a fantastic game.
Brilliant game of football.
And then we'll be looking into, the first half of our massive doubleheader this weekend. And we'll hear from our new number 1 goalkeeper, Georgia Martell.
Yes.
In that, so stick around for that little interview. Before we get into it, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow all of our platforms, which is our Instagram, our YouTube, and our Spotify. So that is the Olympic FC_Ultras and the Olympic Ultras podcast on Spotify. Make sure that you're jumping on board, sending us messages and comments and things like that. Be part of the conversation as well. We'd love to see you there.
As we said last time, anything crosses your mind, or you want to know something, or you just want to say something.
Yeah, 100%. Or even
jump on board.
Or even if you want it on a different platform, let me know. If you want it on Apple Podcasts, for instance, let me know. I'm happy to organise it. All right.
We don't know unless you tell us.
Exactly. Let's get into it.
Let's go.
Olympic 0, Gold Coast Knights 1. Fantastic match, though.
Unbelievable game of football. I thought we played spectacular stuff.
It really was. It was such a good game, despite the loss, because this is one of the best teams in the league, and it has been for a little bit now.
There's no one comes near them.
Yeah,
no one.
And this really was setting up, sort of like, I think we talked about it last week, a little bit of a really good attack against a really good defense.
Yeah. And
it did kind of play out as you would expect.
Yeah, exactly.
We consider only our third goal, which is incredible. We've got the best defense of the league.
Yeah, exactly.
For a newly promoted side, that's insane.
That is insane because, most of those clubs would have thought, here we go, new boys up, they play FQPL 1. Yeah, they're going to be just so easy to beat. Yeah. But have we proved a thorn?
Yeah, we've made life a little bit difficult.
Yeah, and good.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. We're not there to count the numbers.
We're not here to make up the numbers. Exactly right. We're here to play football and to beat you playing football.
Yeah, exactly. And, and we had the chances. We just didn't quite make a decent goal of it.
No. But they're coming.
They are coming.
It's coming. You can see it coming. As we said last week too, the play's developing, the pattern's developing, the partnerships are developing. We've got a couple of players out. Unfortunately, key members of the playing staff, but we've got more than capable replacements. But, you can see it starting to gel and starting to mould together. But I think, as we said last week, once it clicks,
100%.
Hey, wow.
But yeah, we've got Izzy and Faith out now, broken twins.
Yeah.
They've both got their moon boots on and hobbling around the pitch. We saw them earlier, so. So, looking at like a couple of weeks for them, unfortunately, and probably a little bit more than a couple. But
I can't wait for them both to get back on the pitch.
Yeah, and Rio's coming back into it, which is fantastic.
Yeah, she made an appearance last week, coming in the second half, and that was great. She injected a lot of energy in that midfield as well.
Yeah, you could already see us lift.
Yeah.
As Rio
such a dominant force too.
Yeah, she's got that in
the players respect her, and they know what she's capable of. And she does share every time.
Yeah, she's one of the probably one of the few players. I say few because we've got a very good squad, but she's one of the few players that we've got that you can tell when she's not on the pitch.
Correct.
When she comes on, she brings this confidence, this energy, this sudden this belief that we can do this now.
Yeah, exactly right.
And she's
always unlocking the door.
Yeah, exactly right.
Goes on, click.
Yeah, allowing us to.
And now we got to
go. But yeah, we couldn't quite get our go-ahead goal, which. Look, you're playing one of the best teams in the league.
Exactly right.
It doesn't,
That's why I'm so proud of them.
Yeah, exactly. I think at least you and I this was a result that we were kind of expecting.
Yeah.
As fans, of course, you hope, we're going to get them this week.
Of course you do. You always hope for the team to go well.
But it's just like a 1-0 loss. I'm very happy with that,
And as I've said to you a million times, I've said to other people, I have no problem losing when my team gives me 100%.
Yeah. And they gave 100%.
And I thought they gave me 100% on that weekend.
Well, 0-0 at half-time.
I walked away going, wow, what a game.
The only goal we consider as a Bronte Rose goal in the 53rd minute. A good goal.
It was a good goal.
But it was we were on playing out from the back. They snatched the ball.
Yeah.
No one quite picked up the left winger.
No.
When they snatched the ball came across. She's taken it. A fantastic goal.
Yeah, beautiful poacher's goal.
Yeah. The tiniest lapse in concentration, and that was it. But
We'll push it every time.
exactly. But like again, to concede, and lose only 1-0. And that's 1-0 against them. That's 1-0 against Eastern Suburbs. It's 1-0 against Capalaba as well, which was a little bit of a frustrating result.
It was frustrating, yeah.
If that's the only one we've come away with so far that's frustrating, then that's...
No, I take solace in the fact that we played well against East, we played well against Gold Coast Knights, and two of the better teams of that MPL we've already discussed in the previous podcast. And again, to lose just 1-0. Welcome shot goal. Gold Coast Knights.
It wasn't even like, we slipped up and
they just goal against East.
Yeah, and Capalaba. So
where you see where we are, we're doing okay.
Yeah, the next step, I think, is turning those into draws or 1-0 wins.
Correct. Absolutely.
Is flipping that on its head.
Yes.
Is converting those 1-0 losses to 1-0 draws.
Yeah. As we said before, it's a long season too. You can afford, not so much can afford to have those little slip-ups. You've got to keep in touch.
Yeah.
And we are keeping in touch. But you've got time to slightly work it, and as you said, flip it on its end and take away.
So it's really good signs, and we're seeing this week in week out at this point. It's fantastic signs, and especially having that momentum from Sunshine Coast to Souths and things like that, being able to sort of play on that. It's kind of frustrating that we're coming up against two of the better teams in the league, and suddenly like all that momentum's just halted.
Yeah.
But,
but anyway.
Yeah, look, that's football. That's the way. That's the luck of the draw.
You can't always get what you want in football.
Exactly, but and it's showing that no matter who we put out, because even again, you look at how good Izzy Anderson's been all season, how good Faith has been down that wing, and suddenly lose both of them in the same week.
Yeah.
And still be playing really well.
Yeah.
Like, you can see that the gelling, that Cam's tactics are coming through.
Yeah.
Everyone is of a very similar belief.
Yeah.
Everyone knows which way this team is going.
We're almost already on the same page.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
We're that close.
Yeah. So it's so good to see, because we did. It was not a small amount of transfer business.
No.
It was a good half the squad.
Yeah.
So it was always going to take a little bit of time.
For sure. Oh, for sure. And you can play all you want in pre-season games. It's the crux of the MPL that matters.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly right. So, I think a hell of a valiant effort.
It was brilliant.
And it
was brilliant.
And it's probably put a couple of teams on notice a little bit.
Yeah,
just a little bit like, hang on, we've really got to... we missed the Lions result in there too. There was a 0 against Lions. We completely blew past that.
Yeah. But it's nice to walk away going, thank God that's over.
Yeah, exactly.
We took it to them. They didn't have the freedom they thought they were going to have.
Probably felt lucky to come away with a 1-0 win there.
Yeah. We had them at that one lapse. But it was a very good lapse. I mean, extremely well taken.
Yeah, take nothing away from the goal.
You take that away, and we matched them toe to toe.
Yeah,
it was beautiful football.
Yeah, it was absolutely fantastic. Let's go into the hard part of our podcast. Who was your player of the match?
I would have to say our Canadian port, Carly Cowles.
Yeah, fantastic.
She really impressed me.
Yeah.
Every time I see her, she impresses me. But just the way she controls the ball, the way she looks at the play, the way she distributes, the way she integrates with other players, really impressed with her.
And she hasn't started a lot of games. I don't know if she was just a little bit unfit or anything like that, but she hasn't started a lot of games. She looks like she's always been there.
Yeah, I know. and where we stand at the ground, I mean, she was playing that right-hand side, and she was into it.
Yeah.
She gave it all, and I was really, really impressed with her.
Yeah. Absolutely fantastic. And, Another import that we were very right to be excited about.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, she's such a talent.
Well, mine isn't an import, or at least this year, and it's probably possibly one of the strongest players that we've got, at least mentally, and that's Kiz Phillips, Captain Kiz.
Captain Kiz.
She put in a hell of a shift. She took one for the team where she had to. She got a little bit of a cheeky yellow card, but again, to stop a really decent attack, and that's that cleverness.
She's smart.
Yeah.
This is the thing with Kiz. She's smart.
Yeah.
You know?
I still don't believe she's as old as she told us she was last year.
She's obviously telling us like people there. Little poor pie, but she's fit, she's fast, she's talented. As I said, she's very intelligent.
Yeah. And she's captain for a reason.
And she's captain for a damn good reason.
Yeah.
You know?
But yeah, so clever. Just, knew everything, covered everything, took one when she had to take one, and was just strong and resilient. And, she's captain for a reason, and she brings another level.
She does.
And again, we talk about the defense. We have Callie Cowles, Kiz, obviously Faith, who's currently out, but when she was available, Faith, Vic, the Vecchio. Oh,
I know. It's just.
And then you got Loz, the very small matter of Loz Spreadborough on the bench, who isn't playing a lot of football, but always puts in a shift when she comes on.
I was about to say that. Whenever she comes on, she gives you 100%.
Yeah.
With Loz, that's what kind of player she is.
Yeah. But yeah, Charlie came on for a little bit.
It was good to see Charlie on. I thought she played well. She got stuck in there for a little bit.
Yeah. And she's that kind of player, though. She's just boundless energy. You chuck her in the middle of the pitch. You never got
bunny.
Yeah. You can't man mark her because she's gone past you before you know it.
And Rio come on and that second half looked really good.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have seen us score, and I would have changed the whole face of the game. But hey, it wasn't.
Because we keep talking about that first goal suddenly allows us to breathe and we just sort of relax.
Said, to monkey off your back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got one away. We still have to play.
Yeah.
But we don't have to. Instead of getting 100%, we can give 99%.
I don't, correct me if I'm wrong here, but thinking back, we haven't scored one goal in a game. We've always scored multiple goals.
Correct.
And I can only bring it back to that, is that we score one and it's that
the second follows.
We relax, we've got confidence, we've got momentum.
Because you've also broken the spirit
of
the opposition.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they've gone, we've conceded.
Yeah.
So you can then work on that. And it's like it's a mental punishment.
Yeah. And it's not for a lack of trying, obviously.
Oh, God,
Georgia, Nikki, Tia, Jess Curran when she comes on, They caused so many issues. Izzy, when she was available.
Each one of those is quality.
Yeah. They caused so many issues to the opponents and everything. Eve, I can't even believe we've got Eve Swain. And everyone else who we've got. I'm so sorry.
But he's one of those players who is not out there. She's not boisterous. She's not egotistical.
She's engine room.
She's not, look at me. She does the job.
Yeah.
She comes in, does the 90 minutes, she goes out.
Yeah, exactly.
Next week, does 90 minutes, goes out.
Yeah, shift worker. She's just, she does a shift every time.
One of those girls that just.
She doesn't want applause. She doesn't want any sort of.
Yeah, you pencil in your core, and she's there.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of player she is.
Eva Heron is like that to me as well.
Yeah,
she's just,
and she's getting better every time.
She is getting better every week. I thought, and no disrespect, but this is just my opinion. I thought she might struggle coming up from the FQPR one, but she's proven me wrong.
Yeah, I don't mind being proved wrong.
I love being proved wrong, especially when it comes to things like this.
Yeah, no problem at all.
She's absolutely bossing that midfield when she gets a chance. And again, same with Eve, a very engine room.
Yep.
Again, clocks in for her shift, does it.
Yeah, very quiet achiever.
90 minutes are off, she clocks out, that's it.
Yeah. We could talk all day about every player in this squad.
100%. We don't have all night, unfortunately. But
that's how good they are.
Yeah. And it's hard to...
It really is hard to single out players.
Yeah.
Like that man.
And it's why we forget some players. Cause
there's so much talent around them.
But yeah, so absolute pleasure watching these girls.
It was great. I really enjoyed the game last weekend.
Yeah, me too. And that will lead us into the next game. So in the next game, we have another chapter in the original derby. This time ridden by the women once again. The last time they played together was against, the last time they played against each other, should I say, was the Queensland Cup final last year. Very, very different team on offer.
Yeah. That was a very difficult pill to swallow, that game.
Yeah, I think it was one of those where, so in case you missed it or you don't know what we're talking about, we lost, I believe, 3-0 on that one. And that one was a little bit, actually, I think we talked about this a couple of weeks ago in the difference between the FQPL 1 and the MPL.
Correct.
That was a bit of a slap in the face that we kind of knew was coming, but it was very much welcome to the big time.
I don't think we played our best football either that night.
No, I don't know if we were starstruck. I don't know if we just didn't have a good...
Yeah, but it's saying that too. The girls have played like 40 games or something.
Yeah, they played...
Leading up to that point. They played in every competition.
They played every game they possibly could have.
I think we're probably one of the only clubs in the Brisbane metro area that actually achieved that.
Yeah. At the FQPL 1 level, they obviously played every single game of the FQPL 1, including semi-finals and finals. They played every game of the Queensland Cup, every game of the Kappa Pro Series, and then the Champions League, the FQPL Champions League, where they played up north. So they played every physically and mentally tired game.
It was a big season for them.
Massive season.
Yeah.
But look, every cup competition has to have a winner. Every cup competition has to have a loser.
Yep.
We came up against a very, very good side.
They're a good side.
I think this is going to be different.
I do too, because we have different players, different set of values, different approaches, different mindset.
You know, and not in the least that we stole Kelly cows from them.
I didn't want to mention that. But yeah, I mean, and as I said, Kelly's hitting the straps, and I think we'll do well.
Yeah. No, I think we do. I think we will do well. It's another one of those, one of the best teams in the league offensively against the best team in the league defensively. And I think this is going to be the story every time we play one of the top four.
Yeah.
You know, Brisbane City are scoring goals for fun at the moment, especially in their last couple. They beat Sunny Coast 3-0, QAS 5-0, Souths 5-0. They lost 4-2 to Eastern Suburbs and drew 1-1 with Gold Coast United. So in their last 3 games, they've scored 13 goals.
Yeah, look at their play.
Oh, no, I know.
Let's not discredit the great wins.
Yeah.
But they haven't played the Gold Coast Knights.
Yeah.
The East and all those top-ranking teams.
Yeah, well, the last time they played Eastern Suburbs, they lost.
You know,
the last time they played another top 4
So obviously, here's a quality side they got up against and couldn't handle. Now they've got us.
Yeah.
It was another quality side.
Yeah.
I don't care what you think. I think we are a quality side.
I think we are a quality side, especially defensively.
Yeah. And I think we will take it to them, just like East took it to them.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I fully agree. And, you know, it's, well, let's not just take our word for it. Let's go see what Georgia Martell says.
Firstly, thank you for taking the time out to do this afternoon.
No worries.
The game against Gold Coast Knights, not the result we wanted, but in your opinion, how do you think the game went and how the girls play?
Yeah, I think it's a tough one, but we know like where we're at ability-wise, and we know we're a top 4 team and that we can compete with the top 4. So I think in this league it's hard to get wins at that level, but we know we have the ability level to do so. So I think it's just taking that next step and winning a game against the top 4 team. But as long as we kind of carry that belief that we can do it, then we can look forwards and look it out next month.
No, I have to agree. There's some big games coming up, and I thought the team played really, really well on Saturday.
Yeah, I think it's building, and obviously it's such a long season.
Yeah.
But we're building something special, and towards the end of the season,
I think so too.
Teams will be not too happy to be playing us. So.
Watch this space.
Yeah.
All right, Brisbane City this weekend.
Don't
get much better than Brisbane City.
No.
Your thoughts heading into the game?
I've actually been at City for a few years. When I've been at college in the States, I come over and play and train with City. So know a lot of the girls, love it. You know, they've done a lot in the women's space over the last couple of years. So I think it's going to be a really fun one, but we're up for it and we're excited.
Yeah, that should be a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah, very tense, I think.
I think so, but I think if we take more intensity to them and, you know, play them off the park, then
Yeah.
it'll be a fun one.
I think we kind of repeat the Gold Coast performance.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be an amazing result.
Yeah, I think if we just build on Knights and learn what we can from that game and take full confidence into this one, there's no reason we can't get 3 points.
Yeah, most definitely agree. So how do you personally prepare for such a game like this, knowing how the intensity is coming and the importance of it all?
Yeah, I mean, we just prepare how we prepare every other game, you know, like Cam and the staff know what they're doing, you know, like there's no one else better. So I think that they'll prepare us exactly how we need to, and we just, you know, listen and take on as much as we can and go in with full confidence. And
And do you have any personal pre-game rituals that you go through?
No, I prefer to just keep it simple, and if I keep it simple, then there's not too much that can go wrong. So.
No, here, very true, very true. All right, 5 matches in, how do you feel the team is adapting back into the NPL?
I think people underestimate the difference between FQPL 1 and NPL. I think it's a massive difference playing kind of in both levels a little bit, but I think that we're doing well and we've progressed well, and it's just going to be that next step for us is beating a top team, and it's right there. Like, we've had so many close results, and I think it's there this weekend. So
and we've discussed it too, and it's coming. I mean, the game against East was 1-0. The game against Gold Coast Knights was 1-0.
Yeah.
You've probably got the best defensive record in the league.
I think we do.
Yeah, so it says a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, Tia and the girls up front are playing really well, so it'll come.
Yeah, for sure.
Once again, thank you very much for Georgia making a time in a busy schedule
really
for that.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
And she reiterated a lot of what we were saying as well. You know,
exactly.
It is about doing it against a top 4 side.
Yeah.
It is going to happen eventually. This is the last of the top 4 sides.
And as a member of that team, she can feel it.
Yeah.
She can see it. The coaching staff can see it. So we've got that from the inside.
And from a goalkeeper,
not just our perspective.
You know, the goalkeeper has the best view in the house.
She can see what's going on.
Of how the team plays and its interconnectivity and things like that.
Absolutely.
So, very much on the same wavelength as us in regards to, like, it is coming.
Yeah, it is coming.
It is coming. And, you know, hopefully it can happen this weekend.
Yes, that'd be fantastic.
Because it is a massive match. It is a rivalry. Probably not one as long storied as the men's side, but again, it's still Greeks versus Italians. It's
club versus club.
It's club versus club. It's 2 big clubs that have been big for a very long
big
time.
Histories.
Brisbane City's done a lot on the women's side as well. They've been really, really good for the women's side of football.
Yeah, which is excellent.
Which is absolutely fantastic. Olympics getting there, like, with the
our women's program is just improving every year. It's getting better and better.
And it's a hit with the crowd as well. We always got a decent turnout.
We were lucky enough to watch 45 minutes of the under-18s tonight.
Yes.
And there's some great-looking players on that field.
Yeah, unfortunately, we did have to quit that early so we could get home and record this, but, you know, we are human.
You know, there's some good-looking players on that field.
Yeah.
And that's if that's the future women's football for Olympic, we're doing well.
Yeah, and the emerging Matildas squad came out, and some very familiar names on that as usual, not least Asato.
Yes. You know, so, what we're producing is just some great stuff.
Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. I think I completely skipped over this earlier. But the match is at 3:45 at Spencer Park on the 21st of March. It is the second game of the 4, because there's 4 games being played in a row. It's the under-23 girls, then the women's, then the men's, then the under-23 men's, or the under-23 boys. After that. So it is the first senior match of the doubleheader. It's the second match entirely.
Big weekend.
Big weekend. Doesn't get much bigger in terms of the rivalry as well. This one means a lot, at least to you and I. As fans, this one means a lot to us. But it's just one of these days it's going to click. And the team, the Big 4 team that we're playing, is not going to know what's going to hit them.
No, exactly right.
You know, 'cause I think Lions especially underestimated us.
Yes. Gold Coast Knights underestimated us. Yeah. They thought we'd be easy beats.
I think Eastern Suburbs did a little bit too.
Yep.
We came out really ready to go against Eastern Suburbs. But yeah, look, as we've already talked about, it's a long season. We're already pretty close because this is round 7. We're already pretty close to starting to play some teams for a second time.
Yeah.
Which is crazy, but that's a 10 team season, isn't it?
That's for sure.
So,
yep.
So look, yeah, I think they're a great side. Looking at their tactics, they're probably going to play like a 4-3-3 or a 3-4-3, depending on who they play. They seem to want to come out with a 3-4-3 against the smaller teams. So, but they're going to be strong.
Yeah,
they're going to be possessional. They're going to be.
I mean, and one player too. She's been around for a lot of years. She's proved her quality. She's proved her worth, and that's Steph Latham.
Yeah, she's been around, especially with Brisbane City, quite a bit. Yeah. She went down to
Caboolture there for the stint, but she's a player that is highly rated.
Yeah, and look, you can see why.
You can see why. That's why she's playing top class football.
You know, she's been around for a while, and there's no disrespect to her at all, but
she's cluey, she's smart, she's put goals away.
She still plays for the Queensland futsal teams. Like, she's one of the best players and one of the best
if anyone,
role models.
Yeah, I'd have to be worried about. I could worry about her.
Yeah. Just a little bit sick of seeing her last year, to be honest.
I know, right?
Because the way, and like, no disrespect, the way Caboolture chased us all of last season was sick of seeing her there.
Yeah.
And then every single time the Olympic men's team lost to Brisbane City, her fucking face, or she put up something on her story about being at Brisbane City and celebrating the win too, because of course she's still got ties at Brisbane City. I was just sick of seeing it, to be honest.
Take a long drive to London or something, will you? Jeez, woman.
Fantastic player.
Yeah,
well worth her salt, and you know, what can you say? She's been an amazing role model for Queensland football, for women's football.
Yeah, she's a role model for the juniors. You know, the kids look up to her. Yeah. You know, what better play do you want?
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. So just to quickly wrap that up again, that match is on this Saturday at 3:45. It is the first in the seniors double header.
Yeah.
So make sure you get down there early. We'll be, how would you describe it, the far end of the stadium from when you walk in. So if you want to come hang out with us, you'll see us.
Probably the other end of where the clubhouse is. So
the far end from the clubhouse.
So where the clubhouse is, we're at the other end where the park is.
Yeah, and that's right next to the team's dugout, if that helps. So make sure you'll see us. Make sure you come say hello, sit around us and cheer on the girls and enjoy the night. As always, when you're traveling away, even to Brisbane City, make sure you get something from the canteen. Make sure that you are putting money into local football. We are rivals on the pitch. We are friends off it. There's a lot of work to be done with football in this country, so make sure that you are putting money back into the footballing economy.
Terrific. Well said.
Yeah. Cool.
On that note.
Till then, go Olympic.
Go Olympic.